Hey everyone, Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and to another episode in my fall 2020 series. Today I'm going to be working in the dining room and I hope you enjoy what I'm going to do. So hold on and we'll get to it right now. Okay, so I'm here in the dining room and I'm going to do some work on the china closet in terms of fall decorating. And I had two things here. I don't want it to be over the top, number one. Like, I'm not going to go absolutely crazy. I think last year I went a little crazy on it. And I'm also not going to use any pumpkins in this room. That was my pledge to myself because I use them everywhere else and everybody uses them, and I'm going to try not to use pumpkins in this room. So I have to think about what I'm going to use. This basket, I like the shape of it, and it has a fall vibe to me. And I know it's wicker, and this is a formal room, but it's autumn, so those kind of things are a given. So I'm going to use this, I think, to create some kind of arrangement up there. So what I chose to do is make a giant arrangement up here, and so I used branches from the yard and I hot glued leaves on them. So they're kind of arranged in that basket back there, and I had to use floral wire to hold them in. And then I put this pick in. It's it's like one of those cascading picks. And then I added in some more leaves as well as some pine cones that I had painted orange and sage green a while ago. And I'll back up. This is hard to see on the video. Okay, so here is a little bit different view of it. It's really big and it's kind of dramatic, and I think that's it because I'm not going to do anything else on top there or even in the china closet. I'm not going to change out the dishes, or I'm not even going to add any leaves or anything in there. This is it. I think makes a big statement as it is. Okay, here's another view of it. All right, so I guess next I'm going to start on an arrangement on I'll start the dining room table now. So first thing is clean slate and clean the table, and I'm going to put a runner. All right, put this runner down, and I believe we got it in the Christmas tree shop as well last year, and I don't remember the price of it. It wasn't really expensive. The only thing is it's like wavy on the ends, and I did iron it, and I don't know. I guess that's a mark of not being overly expensive item, But you're not barely going to see it anyway. What I decided is I'm going to start in the center. I'm going to keep it, I think, more calm than I've been doing the past couple of years. I've been just using the table as a display for a bunch of stuff, and I'm just going to keep it a little bit more. The next layer is the garland, and I'm using this garland because it's a more full kind of a garland. This is the garland that I actually use on my stairway, and I fluffed it in an upward direction where it's flat on the bottom and then it's all coming upward. And this garland actually has a lot of great texture to it. It has thicker pieces, thinner pieces. It has grapevine interwoven in it, and also pine cones. So it's a very nice piece. It should act as a good base for my arrangement on the table. Next layer, I used two of those Dollar Tree leaf garlands. They're very sparse and thin, but they work well in here. So if I have to go in later on and fill in some leaves, I will, but they work as a good base. Next layer, I'm going to use sunflowers. So I got a couple of those. It's like I don't know what you call it, not a bushel. I can't think straight today. But anyway, it was a bunch of them, and I cut them up into separate pieces so that I could use it individually. So I think I have about 15 of them, and I might have a few more in the attic. I have to go check right now, but I'm going to start putting these in now randomly. Okay, so there's the sunflowers. Next, I think I'm going to put in some pine cones. So the next layer is some pine cones. Just scattered about. And I think I'm going to try these picks at each end, again from the Michael's grab bag haul. That was, got a lot of different kinds of picks. And just to extend the ends of each end into a more, textured. You see, it gave it kind of more of a natural looking end instead of ending so blunt. And I did that at both ends. I just slipped it in underneath there just to give it a more elongated kind of look. It has a little bit of sparkle to it, but that's okay. It's all fantasy, right? All right, so I'm just going to use, I cut these from a bush of these, and I'm just going to use these as little picks to kind of highlight through. And I finished it up with just 4 candles. Okay, on to another part of the room. All right, now over in that corner back there, I'm going to use this large vase that I painted last year and stenciled. I was going to paint it over, but I decided against it. I'm just leaving it. It's, I don't think it's that bad, and I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to use these giant sunflowers in there that I had on the newel post in the foyer, if you remember from last year. So I'm just going to make a quick arrangement over. Okay, just something quick there. Just pull over those sunflowers from the table. I have to fix that big space. You know, it's weird. In person, it looks one way, and when I see it on the video, I see totally different things. So I have to fix that whole. Okay, so there you go. I fixed that a little better, I think, and I'm going to do a little tour of the room without me talking, and I'll talk to you at the end. So hope you enjoy what I did here in the dining room. So here we go. To the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed what I did in the dining room. It was much simpler than I usually do. I guess it's still a little bit over the top somewhat, but you know me. So thanks again for joining me. As always, don't forget to subscribe, drop me a comment, give me a like. It really helps me out a lot. And I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for everybody, all the comments that you've been sending me. You know, I love reading them. They bring a smile to my face, and I hope I bring a smile to your face too with all of this stuff that I do. I'll be putting out another video really soon as I move into the next room. Like always, I hope you're doing well. I hope you stay well, stay safe, and just hope everything is great for you. Okay, everybody, take care, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Bye-bye.